real life.
Just in time for the shoot.
Amen.
My name is Courtney Tillia, and you may know me from being in the New York Post. I am famous for being a former school teacher turned top adult star.
Okay, so here's the goodies. I have the long one. Okay, I was like, I forgot. Sorry.
This one set you gave me last year.
I love that.
Literally like a year ago, because my birthday's in like
Where
2
has
weeks.
it been? I wonder all the things that got done.
It has seen some things.
It has seen some things. Okay.
It's so high. Like all the like so.
That's why they charge them.
The girls have arrived.
Yeah.
Your butt is eating.
It does that. It eats things. I'm like trapped in what? So a lot of the people that I work with use stage names, and I'm one of the few talent or adult stars that don't use a stage name. Courtney is my real biological name because it's just easy to brand yourself, for people to find you. It's all in one spot.
What are you getting? What are you getting?
What sound is
What are
that?
you getting?
Well, it's pointed up, so I'm getting it mad.
Okay, well, that's what I've been told before, and I'm not falling for that again.
CJ is a world famous model. She's been in Playboy, Penthouse. She also is on OnlyFans.
Oh, next Friday actually is my 5-year sober
Oh, I thought it was on
anniversary
Monday.
party. It's gonna be all girls, so just be naked, no tan lines.
Oh.
We're so proud of her for being 5 years sober, as well as hosting a world famous podcast, Inside OnlyFans.
All right. I think we're ready.
I'm so excited because today, one of my favorite photographers, Yasmin, is shooting us. And there aren't a lot of women in the industry. She's also so hot, but she takes amazing photos and she makes you feel so comfortable. And it's just like such a great experience.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the lighting, then we go from there.
People think all the time that I just take some little content and post it on the internet and you become a millionaire. But the truth is that there's so much more that goes into it. I spend hours creating content, editing content, coming up with ideas, tons of money on outfits and different props and different things like that, traveling to different locations, collabing with different people. It's not just I took a photo and posted it on the internet.
Somebody help me.
Oh man, do you have baby wipes? Have you seen the bottom of my feet?
I'm gonna slip by here quick, see.
They love dirty feet though.
Oh my goodness, yes. Those are really hard to edit. Do you have wipes or no?
No, honestly, don't edit it, because then either way, people talk about it and they'll either love it or it'll be viral, because that's disgusting.
Okay, I guess.
CJ and I have both been in the media so much that we know that perfection is not the key. The thing that actually helps you to go viral or to be seen or to get a lot of engagement is actually the weird and quirky things. And so while we realized that our feet were nasty and so dirty, but that it would either be somebody's kink or somebody would point it out, which drives more traffic, more comments, and more people to participate. Do we get it?
The feet are looking dirty and
good.
The feet look so dirty
I
and
sold
delicious.
dirty feet pics that I had to like rub soil on my feet because my feet weren't dirty enough.
Honestly, as long as people are talking about the content that you create, that is what matters. I never want to be boring and dull.
You want me to clap for you?
Yeah.
That's so good.
I want it to be controversial in some way. Like I either want you to love it or I want you to hate it. But I want to be polarizing to where it has people talking.
Okay. That is a look. This is like Pam Anderson, don't you think?
Mob life. Bring
Well, I'm gonna set up my lighting over there. I like those outfits.
Does your mom approve yet?
Does your mom approve?
Mom approve.
Oh no, the blue.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice, beautiful. Nice. It's beautiful. There you go, perfect. That looks amazing. Look at you both. Beautiful. Okay, we did it. Good job. Excellent.
Oh, we did it.
It's a wrap on that one.
fun.
When it comes to like doing photo shoots or shooting scenes, I like them both. I really started out doing photo shoots, but scenes are something new and exciting, and let's be honest, I make a lot of money doing it. It was such a good shoot.
Yes, I always love when we shoot together.
I do too.
People always ask us if we're related.
I know.
Very good for cross promotion.
It is really good. We have that like similar like dark hair look. I always love that people always think we're sisters, so.
I do have a question for you though.
Okay.
I think I just love that you and Nick like do it together.
Yeah.
And this is Nick's full-time job too, yeah.
We life coach too. So like we
Life
have both
coaching?
life coaching and co-star. He helps manage all the schedules can be hectic sometimes, so like managing things. Having someone as supportive as my husband, Nick, is absolutely incredible. I've never in my life had somebody as supportive as him. So sometimes I still have like, wow, like this person loves me like that unconditionally, just like supports me, is my greatest cheerleader, and is always like keeping me moving to my greatest potential in ways that sometimes I don't see it for myself. Like with the kids and stuff, like sometimes you're out of a live stream or you need to make specific content, and so like he'll take the kids places or like take them to their practices so that I have the time to create.
I love that.
I know.
I need a Nick.
You need it.
Everyone needs a Nick.
I know. He's the best.
Okay.
Amazing. All right, ready? On to the next.
Girl, okay.
We gotta keep it moving.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
Look at all this.
I know. It's still like a pinch me moment sometimes. A lot of times.
Especially when you see wildlife in here. You get the sea lions.
And we get to raise our kids with the sea lions and the seagulls and not the scorpions and the snakes.
Remember when we said that?
Yeah.
That was the intention. Yeah, so I obviously run my own business. But in addition to that, in terms of supporting Courtney, I would say I'm kind of her manager in a sense of like, she discusses all things with me, not because I need to know, because she wants somebody to bounce ideas off of. I'm her personal life coach because we talk about anything that she needs to talk about. I'm her, I guess you could say, assistant in terms of helping her with whatever it is that she needs. From day to day, I'd say I could wear 5 or 6 different hats in terms of supporting her and making sure that she has everything she needs in order to be successful.
He's also my co-star and an amazing dad that does so many different things.
We've come such a long way. Being school teachers.
And people are like, oh, you sell your bodies now.
Oh, literally.
I was selling it to get my ass beat back then.
Nick has always supported me in anything that I come at him with, whether it's an idea, a desire to join OnlyFans, to create content, whatever it is. He's always been my not only biggest support, but helps me to go to the highest level, to create everything that I want and that I'm capable of. And that's the best support that you can have.
And then we did go through some trying times.
It was a fun journey. It was tough.
It's absolutely amazing that we've been able to create this life, because it was not something that we visually saw as a possibility when you're growing up. It wasn't a thing. So to create this life and sustain a family and create a future is absolutely amazing.
People think that being a school teacher is just chill and peaceful, but literally I've had concussions. You got your butt bit.
I mean, you're pregnant too. You're like 8 months pregnant.
Twice. Man, that was crazy. But that's where we met.
I actually met Nick when I was first hired at a school. He was essentially the vice principal, and I was a first-year school teacher. He walked up to me. I actually had my fiance with me when I met Nick, and I remember feeling like, oh shit, like there's something like here. It was like truly that love at first sight. The energy was so strong that I was like, yikes. In a good way, but also I have this relationship right here.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I wouldn't either.
Nick came along, we started sending some spicy emails to each other over the work email account, and that first date just never ended. And here we are. We've been married 11 years, together for 13. I taught for 6 years. You taught for 10. That's crazy. And it wasn't just 40 hours because I still had to come home. You had to come home. We had to write IEPs.
Right.
And we were both going to school for our masters. And then I thought it would be a good idea to get a PhD.
That was madness.
But we were trying to like better ourselves and like create a life, and that's what we were always told was the path.
Remember, all you could get was like waitress, server jobs.
But it still made more doing that than I did as a school teacher with all my degrees.
Right.
Man. But then,
all the shit we did too to like supplement our income.
oh yeah.
You selling photos online before it was ever a thing, before OnlyFans existed, before, you know, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Back before OnlyFans was a thing, we were selling, you know, exclusive content. I was taking sexy photos of her, and we were kind of selling them in the down low, and nobody knew what was happening.
We always did it
We
somehow.
were resourceful.
So resourceful. And we ended up filing bankruptcy. Our house got flooded.
We were homeless.
And we were homeless.
Homeless in Arizona. It honestly didn't make sense at times. Like I'm sure we looked fucking delusional.
We did
But-
though, because sometimes our family, my stepdad called and said, Courtney, you've always been so driven, but you've seemed to have lost your way. Which, and on a like society-wise, that is true because I had gone straight through for a bachelor's, a master's, a PhD, and now I've like quit everything and I'm like struggling.
The whole journey's just been insane, and we made it through all those difficult times together. Remember that we have this shared vision for what we want in our life, and we're gonna create it no matter what.
But it's also how we've created everything that we've had to go from bankrupt to millionaires to the life with our children and our family. It's because we've always supported each other through it all. And I'll never forget, Trey dumped out the bottle of syrup. And I was like, we literally can't afford more
Right.
syrup.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, we gotta do what we gotta do. And I
Scraping
scraped
it
it
back
back into the bottle. I'm so sorry to the rest of the family members that needed to eat that syrup. But it was always a moment that I was like, someday I'll tell this story because we were like that level.
Crazy.
And then in 2019, OnlyFans had come around, and I saw this platform that I wanted a place to be able to really express myself. I had all of this beautiful content that I could not post on social media due to community guidelines. And so I went to Nick and I was like, what do you think if I joined OnlyFans? And he said, I don't know what's taken you so long. So I joined the platform in 2019, and after my first month, I made $1,700. And after I made my $1,700, I've continued to thrive and make a ton of money on there.
We had delusional faith at times is what
But
made
that's
it
what it
happen.
takes. From all of that to this. I'm so excited to see what we create next.
Me too. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Coming up this season on Nick and Courtney, the new American dream.
People can't fathom. They think that if you're adult star, there's absolutely no possibility of you being in a relationship.
Right.
Most of them are in relationships and have been for decades.
Yeah.
How are the other kids at school today?
They wanted to ask if you were actually on OnlyFans.
The church lied to
fucking
me.
lied. Everything that Christians should be, the porn stars actually are.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing what I'm here to do. Also, we have 8,000 nerve endings in our clit. I don't believe God created me to have that many nerve endings to not enjoy pleasure. I think that like people don't know how bad the shelter situation is in the crisis.
They're literally euthanizing dogs that are perfect and healthy for space.
I saw one this week that still is making me sick to my stomach. It's 1 month old.
What do we want to do today?
We have not used this table.
That might be fun.
This would be really fun.
It's really hard as a parent to see you struggle the way you did.
How did you first find out that we were on OnlyFans?
I had no idea what OnlyFans was.
We've been quoted as the new version of the American dream. We've gone through it all. We've filed bankruptcy, we've had a car repossessed, we have $300,000 plus in student loan debt, and now we are millionaires.